Today on Twin Cam, we're off to the NEC. I might need a little bit of choke there. Anyway, we're off to the NEC today for the Practical Classics Restoration Show. Melvin wasn't due to be coming to this show, but if you've seen my recent videos, then you'll know why this Metro is going instead of the other one. So I've been to Tesco, I've fed and watered myself. Let's actually get going. Parked next to me is a huge Audi Q7, which frankly I don't understand why it exists. I really wish Britain would introduce K-car regs to encourage people into smaller cars, into cars the size they need, no more. And having said that, and said we're going to a car show, it's just started raining. Literally as I pulled out of the parking space, it has started raining. Bliss! So apologies for the horrendous sound quality, not as if my videos are very good for sound anyway, but I can't use my lapel mic because I usually attach it to my phone, and my phone is doing sat nav, so you're just going to have to deal with what we've got. There appears to be an obstruction. Seems they're starting roadworks. Thank goodness I'm coming through before they start. So NEC, it's about 2 hours from mine to the NEC. It's about 115 miles or so. This car has been perfectly well behaved, so there's no reason why we should have any kind of issues at all. That Speedo is still very wobbly from the other day, as I mentioned in another video, but it's okay for now. See you in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, all is not perfectly well. Although it may seem perfectly well to you on the camera now, the car is lolloping along nicely at the mandated 60 mile an hour because of the British Motorway Network being the British Motorway Network. But we have two issues, one of which is major and one of which I kind of saw coming and isn't really an issue. First one happened about 20 miles ago. We've done about 60, 65 miles. It's about an hour until we get there. It is currently 25 past 12, and so many miles ago I started hearing absolutely horrendous howling noise from the rear offside corner of the car. Now it's a very, very windy day, so initially I put it down to wind and cars coming past and me going past cars and all that kind of stuff. And then it got louder and louder and louder, and I thought, oh my god, a wheel bearing's gonna come loose and I'm gonna go pirouetting down the motorway to my death. Fortunately, that's not happened yet. The noise started to come and go, but it was getting louder and louder when it did come. So I decided to pull into some services, Knutsford services, and assess the situation. What I could see was nothing, because how can you really tell if a wheel bearing's letting go just in a motorway services? Couldn't jack the car up, well, didn't want to jack the car up, should I say, to see if the wheel bearing was about to come off. But the wheel was warm, which isn't a good sign. Possibly the brake is binding, I don't know. But it was really it was howling, and I wouldn't think a binding brake can make that much noise. Also, it's a rear brake, so. But yeah, so that's annoying. But as soon as it came out of the services, started driving again, decided to take it easy, 50 mile an hour, don't get anything more than that. I did that for about 10 minutes, and then I sped up to 60, and then I sped up to 70, and now we're doing 60 because I've got to do 60. But it was suddenly fine. So I've got no idea what on earth that was, but it's going to have to wait. Clearly something was happening, because I don't think it was wind. It's a very windy day, as I said, but it was too loud for that, and it was getting louder and louder. So yeah, it's not doing it now. The car does need new rear shoes. That's something it definitely needs, because I've not actually seen the state of them, but they're squeaking a bit when you brake, and that says to me that it needs new shoes. So they're on the to-do list. When they get done, I'm going to have a good look over that corner of the car, because I'm not sure what's going on. The other thing is something that I envisioned. So in a couple of videos ago, and earlier in this video, I mentioned the fact that the speedometer on this car is really, really wobbly. Now, anyone who's watched some of my videos will know that the speedometer in the red Metro has never worked since I've had the car. It did apparently before I got it, but when I drove it away, it was broken. This speedo's just broken. About 10 minutes ago, the speedometer, which was shaking violently, decided it no longer wanted to show the speed, and it just, from wobbling between 65 and 75, it just fell to 0. I had a little snap and it went to 0, so I'm going to guess the Speedo drive has gone. I don't think I'm going to do the Speedo drive because it's a massive faff to get to. It's on the gearbox. So yeah, there you go. I do at least have the speedometer on my sat-nav, so I can still see that I'm currently doing 59 miles per hour, but yeah, that currently reads 0. The old car life, that's not even a known issue with Metros, and I've never known that to be an issue with them, but I now have 2 Metros, both of which have had the speedometer fail. And they'll be different parts as well, because this is a K series and that's an A series, so they're not even the same speedo drives. But there we are. So, all hasn't been going perfectly to plan, but everything is going smoothly as I speak to you right now, apart from the speedo, but that doesn't really matter. Fingers crossed it stays the way it is. There's no reason why this car shouldn't be fine. I fully expected it to be fine. But maybe it's because I'm talking to you lot, it's decided to throw a wobbly with whatever was wrong on that corner. But anyway, there we go. Currently have 45 miles to go now. I'll see you in a bit. Hopefully, when we get there, hopefully there'll be no more issues. Well, I'm pleased to report that we've had no further issues. The car seems absolutely fine as it was. No idea what that was then. Hoping just wind, but again, the road wheel was warm. I don't know. Anyway, car feels fine. I have confidence completely regained in the car. We are now 24 miles from the NEC and we're on the M6 toll. And if any of you, first of all, follow me on Twitter, and second of all, have a very good memory, you might remember a tweet from about a month ago when I mentioned the sound of this Manaflow exhaust under the canopy of the M6 toll booths. Just wait for it, I'll record it. It's the best thing in the world. Also, no rain. Beautiful sunny day. After the little spots of rain we had in the Tesco car park earlier, where I thought, oh Christ, here we go. Apart from those few drops, we had nothing at all, and now it's glorious. It's got a little bit cloudy now, but when the sun comes out, it's lovely and warm. So perfect day to be driving down in a clean car. Oh, it sounds so good. Usually it sounds better if you got a queue for a bit because you get more time in it, but best place to hear the exhaust. That and the Mersey Tunnel. There we go, see you at the NEC. Well, we're off the motorway, and just as I was about to pull off the motorway, that howling noise started again. So clearly there is something going on, and I've got no idea where I'm going now. Fortunately, as I've slowed down, it's gone away. But yeah, clearly there actually is something wrong. So, I've got no idea where I'm going now. I just know I'm in Hall 5, stand 5050, Metro Owners Club, but I got no idea how to get there. So at the moment, I'm just going to follow the guy with the trailer in front of me that has a Hillman Avenger on it. It's an Avenger 1300 DL on an S plate. We love to see it. Proper barn-find Avenger as well. It's not a nice Avenger. Well, it does. It looks lovely actually. It looks really straight, but it's covered in dust. That's Hall 11. Hall 6 to 20. I want Hall 5. Again, I got no idea where I'm going. I'm just going to follow the Avenger. Display vehicles this way, apparently. So we're going the right way. See, it's not as if I'm not displayed here before, it's just a large site and I've got no idea how to find my way around it. I have displayed Melvin here before. The last time they did this show, actually, pre-pandemic, Melvin was here, but that was 2019. It feels like a long time ago now, that. Oh, there's a Rover Tomcat. FDH one as well, which means it's a... Yeah, can you see that in the camera? It means it's a Japanese one. One that was meant to go to Japan but didn't in the end. Oh, there's some Isettas over there. There is... what I think might be a Triumph 2000, but I'm a bit too far away from it to see. There's a Mark 1 MX-5. There's another Isetta. Oh, there's a Mark 1 Mondeo Taxi. That's not the thing I quite expected to see. Oh, coming in behind me now is a Calibra. That is cool. I have my display thing. Hi. What's that, sorry?
Is it display car?
Yeah.
You going N?
Where's that?
Which one? Where you going?
I need to go hall 5.
Hall 5. Perfect. Just go on your left straight where the car is.
Cool, thank you.
Perfect, cheers.
What do they mean, N? I don't work here. I got no idea. Actually, I'm in hall 5. It wasn't a Triumph, it was an Audi 100. Original Audi 100. I've been here before and then got lost. I've been in this car park.
Display vehicle, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Just drive straight down, mate. Come out
Cheers.
here, roundabout down there, turn right.
Cheers, thank you.
Mate, just follow me.
Right, so we're out of here. Oh, there's a Ford Crown Vic and whatever that was. Left to the right. Is this the roundabout they mean? Oh, there's an original Celica. I don't know whether it's the original actually. Early 70s Celica. I love them. There's a mini cabriolet. Nice. I love Japanese cars, mate. I need to get more Japanese cars on my channel. Way far more of them. I believe behind me is the Ford Crown Victoria of Mr. Furious. Yes, it is actually. Now he's got a bit closer to me, so yeah. Don't know whether I can just turn that camera around a little bit. No, you can't see it. Oh, disappointment. Disappoint. Oh well. I'm getting a picture though. There you go. Right, that's hall 6. So, we carry on down here. I think we'll find hall 5. That's 4. That's not us. I think we might be up there. Yeah. I think I may have to flip round. I don't know what side of hall 5 we're on. I recognise where we are now though. Hi, I don't know which door's correct. I'm on stand 5050.
Sorry?
I'm on stand. Do you know where stand 5050 is?
Which
Is this the
hall?
best door? What's that? Sorry.
Which hall is it? 5?
5. Yeah.
Yeah, actually I'm not sure.
Okay.
I can show you the map if you want.
I'll be able to find it if I come in. I'm okay coming in here. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, so here we are driving through the NEC. I have no idea where the metro stand is. Absolutely. I think it's along a wall, so I'm going in the right direction. Some people are blind, walking right in front of the car. Hello.
I've no idea where you're going.
No clue. I just know I'm in Auto 5. Metro Club 5050.
No, we're 5830.
Okay. I think I'm alongside a wall. I don't know exactly where.
Can you just get out of
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Here we are. There is my friend Connor's MG Metro 1300. Hello. I have no idea where the edges of the stands are. Okay, cool.
I'll just stop right there. Are you doing alright?
I'm okay. Well, the car made it by howling its way down the motorway. Well, the car did make it, and it serves me right for trying to make a video out of it. Always a drama. Anyway, that issue was a binding rear brake on that corner. As we discovered once the show got underway, we jacked up the car and adjusted the shoes slightly. Naturally, it did start binding again as soon as I left the show and had to press the brake pedal, but it was only minor. Across the trip, Melvin averaged 49.8 miles per gallon, which isn't bad considering it's a 30-year-old box with a carburettor, 4 speeds and a binding brake. Following me filming getting into the hall, I was swept away by catching up with friends and generally getting the car and stand sorted for the following day. We ended up with 10 Metros all alongside each other and another on the pride of ownership, totaling 11 of BL's finest little boxes. But a review of the show is all to come in the next video, with just one teaser. Here's that Celica I was swooning over before. What a lovely little thing. But on that note, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please do click like and subscribe to TwinCam as well. I'm forever indebted to my wonderful Patreon supporters, so if you'd like to support me that way, then please do follow the link in the description. And I'll have more videos coming along soon.